Today we're looking at the prompt dissection and how to read a writing prompt. Have you ever gotten lost, not remembered which street name you needed to turn onto, be it one president or another? Just remember that a writing prompt, while very wordy, are basically the directions for your writing. The prompt directs how your short answer or essay will be answered. The prompt gives us specific information and gives us what's required. It's going to give us the audience, the role of the writer, topic and its context, the purpose of an essay, the essay format, and any resources necessary. So how do you find each of these? When looking for an audience, start there first. And you're going to get engaged with your dissection, so begin by underlining any words which identify the audience or the role of the writer. Remember that writing is a direct communication between the audience and its writer, so we need to answer who in an audience. So you're looking for specific questions. Are you going to be an information provider, a thought provoker, a teacher, or a persuader? Remember that you're also looking to answer, are you remaining objective and even-handed to treat all sides of an issue fairly? Or are you being subjective and trying to convince an audience of your position? So when we look at a prompt, they can get pretty wordy. So let's read this one together. Think carefully about the issue presented in the following excerpt and the assignment below. Many people admire leaders who have effectively achieved their goals, but too many leaders are dedicated to achieving their goals at the expense of caring for people who follow and support them. Leaders should be judged on how well they treat people and not the achievement of their goals. Assignment. Should leaders be judged according to how well they treat people? Plan and write an essay in which you develop your point of view on this issue. Support your position with reasoning, examples taken from your reading, studies, experience, and observation. So having read the prompt, let's break it down. The first sentence there is giving us our directions on how to read and plan for our essay. It has explained what we need to do, which is we need to read that excerpt, which is the first full paragraph under that directions, and then following that is the assignment. So we have divided up. As you're reading the prompt, I've gone ahead and I've underlined what I see as the main ideas within my prompt. Next, I need to go in and determine who my audience is. So I have highlighted words here that have value. Should, judged, your point of view, support. Now I know that I need to talk about judging leaders. That's what I've read about. But I also know that I need to write in my point of view and I need to support that point of view. So I've already underlined some support, so I'm getting a good start. The next thing to keep in mind is I need to be persuasive with my opinion and I need to support my text while remaining with an academic tone. Next, we're looking for topic. I'm going to circle any words which identify the topic, context, or purpose of the writing task. The prompt includes the specific subject of your main idea and your thesis. You're answering what is your topic. So ask questions like, is your topic narrow but not limited? Are you making the subject your focus? Has it overly limited your response? Does it appear trivial? So reread and make sure you have it correctly copied because you might have limited yourself beyond what you were supposed to. So when we look at our prompt here, we're going back in and we're finding the main idea. Well, just like anytime you read a paragraph, what terms are found in repetition? What are the main ideas? So in our example text, I've gone ahead and highlighted those. Next, I've also highlighted what my main goal is. There's the question I have to answer. And then I found each of the development points that I need to go over, from planning, writing, reasoning, and supporting. My topic all needs to tie back into that one question though: should leaders be judged according to how well they treat people? Next, I need to look for organization, and I'm going to bracket any words which identify the writing format or the resources to use. The prompt here can specify exactly what it wants organizational structure-wise, and I need to follow that or I can lose points. This is the how that we're answering. So as you're reading, do you know what expectations are for the structure of your paragraph or short answer? And does the prompt ask for a sentence, paragraph, or page length? Don't forget to follow this. Again, you can get docked points. So here, I don't have an exact, I just know that I need to develop my points thoroughly and support with examples. so my organization needs to have a thesis and solid support. As I look for purpose, our fourth thing, I'm going to box in any words which identify key writing directions. This is the specification of what I need to do in my assignment, my purpose. So I'm looking for action words and verbal links back to audience, topic, and organization. Because purpose is coming last, we're using it as our final connective bit. So the words that I can find are judged and support. Now, this has become my prompt, the actual question I have to answer, but the support portion is probably the hardest part I need to do. My purpose is to convince people and support my reasoning. Remember that prompts come apart like a puzzle, and everything you need to know is already provided for you. So just read carefully and reread. Oh, and don't forget to proofread.